Hi everyone. Something I've been wanting to share, but I've been quite at, well, ill ease, I guess, to bring this really into mainstream because of the implications of those who are more material and ego than they are of spirit. Now, the title of this video is How to Say It for Word. And it's very interesting project that can be of great benefit for many people around the world, and it's something that can bring unity, and at the same time it can provide a very rewarding, informative, protective and entertaining program, which the letters, the acronym spells right. And I like that because right is good. Now, it's not immature and it's not old or rotten, it's right. And that is a purpose in the nature that can be built into something. Now, people today are starting to realize that the economy is going south. It's materialism and the fact that fiat money and more is the economy is 97-98% illusion and lies, filler, additives. It's like a McDonald's hamburger. How much meat is actually in a McDonald's hamburger? Well, it isn't 100% meat, but the meat that's in it is 100%. And over time, it's got debased, just like our money. It goes down and down and down, and we put additives and fillers in it. It's almost like dumplings and stew, as it's really, there's nothing in it. It just makes you feel more fuller, and this is what that is feeding us. But this is the purpose of corporations. Now, what I'm proposing and hoping, and I've already have a good base of people who have good spirit, are of good purpose, and have wonderful skill sets working with me. But what we do need is really to alert other people about something that can be a great benefit, and as I mentioned, can reward, inform, protect, and entertain people around the world. And at the same time, it can allow anybody from anywhere in the world a chance to participate in something, as like putting their spirit, and their time, space, and mind into the foundation and building of something, which would also have a reward for them, in a sense, for it's for your spirit, but it's also for your personality. It's in a good way. It's using your ego and your personality and your spirit today and your perspective of life in a manner and in a procedure that can it will bring good into the future, which is great, because it's like time travel. It's like it's something really neat, and it has to do with light energy, and it has to do with maps and direction. It has to do with a lot of things that are fun and related to good. As I mentioned, acronyms, words, letters, they really have more meaning and purpose, and the true nature can be found when you break up words and realize what they are. And it's kind of a way to uncomplicate something that is really simple, but ego, personality, different perspectives, and so forth always complicate things. So with acronyms, we have something fun and something that it actually has a purpose. See, the word right, it's like say forward, it's like pay it forward, but it's say it forward, and it's using for word, and for word has many meanings and purposes. It's like in everything. It's the duality, but it's when you put spirit and time and effort, and you dedicate it for something good, that the playfulness with words, the music, the what our ego is supposed to be is supposed to be playful. It's not supposed to be demanding, domineering, wishing to steal from others and that. So what we need as a global type of project with real people, not really employees, but it's a foundation where each is like they own a share. It's a cooperative. It's a multi-stake cooperative. But I will speak of other things that will enlighten people about what it is. It's just there is a certain personality within this world that deviates and debases that which is good for sake of false riches, and they make everything rotten. These people are within industry, and they've risen to the top in the puppet world because of their ignorance and their compliance to evil for sake of their ignorant ego, which truly just wants to be worshipped or paid tribute, and they have addictions. Basically, they took the bait of the lure, and they fell for that, and now they're in commerce, and they're in everything, and they just debase, deviate, create strife and difference and so forth. So what we can have as real people who are not employees, but who are basically partners with all and in what they do, and are able to create by, I call it micro-employment, where it might be a few minutes a day or a few hours a week or a few hours a year, what have you. It's just putting your spirit into something, some time that you would otherwise sacrifice to that which you don't know you're worshiping, like television, pro sports, and all these other rackets and scams that are just in place to oppress you through having you take your time away from building and securing your future and obtaining truth and such, to sit and pay money to others and then be trapped inside of a cage where you have to pay a lot of money for certain things that they own, the material, all the stuff that goes along with the ceremony to their events and so forth. So you have to remember about history of mankind. Now, I want to teach people about alchemy, in a sense, with technology, because I know how to turn lead into gold. And this is very exciting. And I figured out a lot of things related to time and increments, and also applying that in a manner which is right, which rewards, informs, protects, and entertains. And it's something that I set forth to corpse before, which I thought might be good. I found that they were really just profiteers. They were looking at basically stealing from life to add for people to struggle because they want to get as much as they can. They don't even know what anything's worth, but all they know is they want more. And then I've also talked with government, which in government are really, they're just peons. Most of them are puppets. I've went through municipal governments, and I went through federal, I went through provincial. I have people who have talked with different levels of government in different areas of the world, and we basically find the same thing. They're there to just delay, distract, and create so much extra cost and that, which makes things almost impossible to do. And this is their purpose, because everything is about a monopoly and control and power. But there's a simple way where something can be created by creative people. Creativity is gold. Remember that. And that's what is true, is man's creativity, if he can use it in a way to give a good purpose to that which has no purpose, because there are people who are making us consume and take in and buy that which has no life, and we're adorning it in our homes, and a part of our rent, and that goes towards housing this stuff that has no purpose nor value, and it's just meant to oppress us. But I wish to speak more on this. Those who are interested in learning how to turn lead into gold, let me know. Let's get on it. Peace and prosperity.